Slender Man was directed by Sylvain White and stars Joey King and other assorted actresses I can't remember the names of, as a group of friends who summon the Slender Man on one bored night. They're then pursued by this mythic man creature from the depths of social media and picked off one by one for unknown reasons. Okay, everyone, I watch a lot of stuff every week. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's pretty easy, sometimes it's hard. The hard times have been few this year, thankfully, and a lot of the bad movies of this year have still been watchable to an extent. Slender Man was bloody difficult, almost impossible. This movie is every bad horror movie that horror fans had hoped died a while ago, and one that normal audiences still think is the horror genre today. It's all poorly written characters, incoherent storytelling, a weak threat, awful camera work, and jump scares you see a mile away. Fucking dumbass jump scares. The Slender Man character was a thing nearly a decade ago now, but should have been locked away forever and never talked about, with the 2014 near fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old girl in Wisconsin, which was committed as a quasi-ritual to this character. Despite the fact that the actresses involved have shown great talents in other projects, none of them are working with even adequate material, and thus they feel whiny, loud, lost, abandoned, obnoxious, and brainless. This is what happens when filmmakers involved with these kinds of horror movies just disregard real writing and competent direction in favor of creepy imagery. It's almost impossible to find one exceptional or interesting thing happening with Slender Man. Some of the imagery involved with Slender Man's powers can be interesting at first, but then I only thought about how I'd seen all of this before: the plot, color grading, and powers of the creature in The Ring, an actual good movie. Look, people, I'll tell you right now, don't watch Slender Man. You may have already decided to do so based on hearing how awful it is, or based on the filmmakers seemingly ignoring the Wisconsin incident, or you just don't want another jump scare horror movie, or you heard about how the studio chopped out all of the scary stuff at the last minute out of fear of backlash. All of those reasons are perfectly reasonable, but if you're still unsure, just don't do it. Slender Man is an incomprehensible, ugly, deathly boring, and utterly uninspired piece of shit horror movie we never needed, ever. And I'll give Slender Man an F. So Slender Man, have you seen it? What the hell did you think about it? What do you think about this review? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want more Mr. Movies, click my channel link coming up in the center of the screen right now, and thanks for watching.